shit. It's too late. I done hit it.
It's
We're,
okay.
we're live now. Hello,
It's okay.
everyone.
Hey guys.
Um, we got memberships now. If anybody wants to become a member, y'all please click the link and y'all can become a member of the channel. We just got it today. When did they
Okay, now Betty wants to know, when did they wrench me?
I guess she got a wrench
She
the
made
last
me
time we
do
was
it.
live, did we?
She made me do it.
Betty, do you?
I didn't do anything wrong. I can blame everything on her.
Did you want it? Do you want to keep the wrench, Betty, or is it okay?
I mean, if y'all don't
Last
want
live,
it,
Betty, I think. Yeah, we was wrench happy the last live. We was asking anybody that wanted one if they wanted one to let us know.
Yeah,
I'll just have to be careful and just keep an eye on the block list and everything to make sure we don't get no bad mod or nothing. But
right.
The title tonight was "Come Celebrate." We have memberships now, so you didn't even know it till now, did you? I was gonna wait.
I didn't know it till just now.
I know. I wasn't even gonna tell you until now.
And then I got all nervous. Y'all, the other night she asked me how I felt about becoming monetized and stuff because I never had before. And y'all know the truth is I'm scared. I'm just scared.
She's
It's just
nervous
scary
now.
because you work so hard, huh?
I said you're nervous now.
I know I am nervous. It's just because it can be like snap of your finger, rip right out from underneath you.
Yep.
Too. I mean, so you have to really. Now I'm really nervous about it because it.
Hey, Angela's Clips and Giggles. We finally got memberships. Y'all probably heard me say that. I am
going to put some energy into learning things, some things, so I can give them more things to have.
And Kelly, I got your Tumblr done, and I'm going to have it in the mail tomorrow. It'll be going out tomorrow.
I know.
Betty said fear is not always a bad thing. It ain't.
You know what? At first I thought it was, but then when we started to go live just now, just something washed over me and it was like, okay, it's fine. So it'll be fine. I just get real nervous about things. I just don't want to disappoint anybody,
Yeah. We just can do what we gotta do. We just be like we are.
I know.
Just act like we normally do, and
I know.
we usually are good people unless somebody comes after us, and then we do clap back if they come back after us or whatever. But that's all we can do is be our best at what we can do, and that's it.
Right. But I have been. Y'all can go back and look all the way back. I have been an angel on YouTube. I'm telling you. But
Evil CJ and her first receipt from Kids Hospital said, "Congratulations, something to talk about. Thank you." That's the first time I've seen
wearing a halo that God gave you.
Is our new member. Shadow Poison is our first member.
Hey.
Oh, I gotta write that down. I gotta write that down.
Is her the first one?
Yes, she is.
She's the first one.
Yeah, that's my girl.
That's so exciting.
We got a member already on our channel.
Oh my.
Shadow Poison. Oh, thank you, Shadow Poison. That means a lot to me.
Yeah.
Okay, gotta write that down. How are you doing? New member. Welcome to the club. The club.
Did you tell her the names of the membership?
No, it'll show it to them. I think when they go back, when you can look it up and it'll show it.
Oh, because we want to tell them the names that we chose.
Oh, well, they can look it up and see the names on there.
Oh, okay.
Whenever you go to the membership thing, it'll tell you.
Yeah.
She said, "I love y'all. We love you too, Shut Up Poison. Thank you." I didn't even tell Andrea we was going live.
So
I
sweet.
she
You
had a
didn't? I
she had a
didn't tell
live
Mark either.
she had a live earlier. She went to the circus, but I need to.
Did she go today?
I guess because the live was earlier.
Really?
Or,
I don't know. Did you like the circus? Did you go to the circus?
yeah, I hadn't been in a long time, but it's been a while.
I don't know. I just don't care for them very
Kelly
much.
Cares is a new member. We got two
Oh, Kelly
members.
cares.
Kelly,
Oh, how
thank you,
sweet.
Kelly.
That is really sweet.
All right, I got to write these names down. I'm writing everybody's names down. Become a member.
Thank you
Maybe we do a
guys.
drawing or something for all the members.
Yeah.
Um,
And
but
yeah,
yes,
we're gonna get together some stuff that are members only and stuff. And
yeah, we're gonna
I'm
try to do
really
some
gonna
fun
put
stuff
some,
for our members.
yeah, I'm gonna really put some effort into the channel.
Captain Lee fan is a new member. Thank you,
Oh.
Captain Lee. It's been a while since you've been a member of mine. Seemed like a long
know.
time ago. It does seem like a long time ago.
Has it been very long? How long's it been?
November is whenever it happened, I think. So November,
Okay,
December,
so
March.
we met like in November, didn't we? Like November.
So it's been like 6 months, I guess. I've been since it
Okay,
happened.
so uh, are you serious? That's yeah, but it seems like that. It seems like it's been longer.
No, it does. It does seem like it's been
I
longer now.
know. It seems like I've known you forever.
I know YouTube goes by like if you miss some
Yeah,
on here, it's like you miss weeks on here. I mean, if you miss one day on here and stuff, you miss a lot.
yeah.
Somebody could have made up when we come back if you miss a day or something because we never know what's happening. With
You know,
YouTube,
it
you have
used
to
to
keep
bug
up with
me. At first, it used to bug me when I first stopped watching people because I really wanted to know what was going on. But now I'm glad that I don't see what's going on. Uh,
Jill is a new member. Thank you, Jill.
I just saw the CJ in
Look at
your
these
name at
members.
first. What?
Jill is a member.
Evil CJ.
Jill, my name sums it all up. The name, yeah, where she is it a forged receipt from the kids' hospital? Oh, where she
What do you mean
act
CJ?
like she donated but didn't donate. I think it's what it is. And Jill said, "Amen.
Oh,
Yes,
kids
it does." At
hospital.
Evil CJ and
Uh,
her forged receipt from kids'
yeah,
hospital.
but I know, but I know, but we don't really want that kind of uh
I mean, I
troll.
don't.
We don't want
Well, it's
people
basically
trolling
the.
him.
I guess if it's true, it's true. I don't know. I don't know how true it is or not. I don't
Well,
know if she did or not.
we wish that you would go out and change your name to somebody else's and do not use that. Just change it if you want to come in and chat. Just change it to something else.
Evil
That's
CJ
just
and her
out of
forged.
respect thing.
She ain't
Please.
respecting us lately, so I wouldn't. I wouldn't
I
care.
don't. Well, we are not going to be like her. Hi, Mark. There's Mark. Mark, we have our memberships.
We got memberships,
Oh
but
my god. I'm so happy. I gotta get busy though on it. Really knuckle down and start doing things for the channel and start learning things about the computer, I guess. Oh.
is Evil CJ a member too? It's showing a membership beside it now too.
Well,
I think
maybe.
so.
Is he? Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, I guess that's her permanent name then.
Yeah, I guess it's.
Well,
You could. I guess it's your name now.
I guess we'll just have to take the heat for it.
Yeah, she ain't doing
Well,
that for us. Hey, Ginger,
I know,
we got memberships now. Look at all these memberships. Thank y'all. Thank you, Evil CJ. Well, she changed her name
she did
herself to
talk
Evil
to me
CJ on her
then.
thing. You know it?
Huh?
She changed her name on her own thing. I think it says Evil CJ now.
Right. Oh, I know she
She
did change
changed
it.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jill gifted a membership. Oh, okay. I forgot you can gift memberships too, but I don't really, I can't see it on this end. I just know that
Who?
Evil
Oh,
CJ had a
who Jill
membership.
did?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't see that. I guess.
I don't know why it don't show us. It don't show
Thank
up on my
you.
end.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, that's so
Oh,
sweet.
Ginger, you
Yeah.
crack me up, girl. I swear. I see you different places, and you voice your opinion, and you just crack me up at some of the things you say.
There's Mark. I missed him coming in. Hey,
Oh,
Mark.
you did? I thought you. Oh, I thought you heard me
I must have been
hollering.
talking. Hey, Kathy.
Yeah.
Um,
Mhm.
wow, I can't believe this. We got members.
Mhm.
It's so
That's so
funny seeing them
sweet.
lit up in green now. It's
That is
something
sweet.
different. It's weird.
What is yours? Is oh,
If it's
what do you
green, they're
mean?
members.
Oh, mine. Oh, okay. I see now.
See the little S beside their
Yeah,
name? That
it
means
goes
they're
all
a
the way
member.
straight across the green.
Yeah, and it's got a little
Okay.
S at
Yeah.
the end.
Yeah. And then what about the blue?
The blue is not member yet. Oh, the blue
Okay.
is it. I can't see blue. I just see black and green. Blue is they have a wrench, ain't it?
Okay. Well, really?
Yeah, I think. Let me go look at my phone. But I know if they're green. Hey, Shannon in Arizona. I know if they're green, they're a membership, and it's got an
I don't
S at
know
the end of their name.
anything, guys.
She's new at this. She got to get used to this.
I plead the fifth.
Let me turn this down. Let me turn my volume down.
I'm totally innocent.
You sleepy? You said.
No, I said I'm totally innocent.
Oh, yeah. Blue means they got a wrench, but also if
Mhm.
they're blue and they got a star at the end of their name, they a membership too. Like Shot of Poison, she's a membership, and
Yeah.
she's got a star at the end of her name, but she's blue.
Okay.
But green means it's a membership too.
Okay.
Hey, sassy Melissa,
I can't keep up
we
with
got
everything.
memberships, girls, boys. I guess say boys too.
I tell you what, it's a lot to keep up with. Now everything is like going boom, 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 boom. I'm like, what? I don't know how to do that.
It's been happening so fast.
I just don't know. Well, I mean, I never thought about it, you know?
You have an iPhone link for? Yeah, I can get it. Hold on. I think I just have to. Uh, let me go back see if I can go to the beginning and wait no. Let me go get the link. I can do
I
that. Hold
never
on.
did find out about, did CJ admit to forging a receipt?
I
Because I
think.
never did hear. Huh?
Code. I think she did admit to it. I think, if I'm not mistaken.
See, I didn't hear, and I don't know. I just wonder where if they would know where it was at if she did. But because people keep on
Uh,
saying it and they keep talking about it. I mean, I just
who
like to
asked
know
about
for
the
sure.
iPhone link? Who just asked about? Oh, what the
Yeah.
croc? I just dropped the link to our channel. If you can click on that,
Okay.
what the croc, I think, and it will take you straight to our channel to the memberships. I just dropped it in the chat under something to talk about. Wait, I'll pin it up here at the. Well, I'll pin it on the screen,
Can
but you can
you
join
know how
that
to
way.
pin it?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. You'll have to pin it on your end, but I just put it on the screen.
Well,
Wherever there's rain, there's always a
yeah,
rainbow ahead.
it,
Just remember that, ladies. Congratulations. Thank you, Colorado girl. I just remember the rainbow thing. I had a rainbow baby. Landon was a rainbow baby. I had a miscarriage before I had Landon, and they always they call them rainbow babies. So when you said something about a rainbow,
rainbow.
it made me think of that. Uh,
Really?
Yep. Anytime you have a miscarriage before a birth, they consider that your rainbow baby. Yeah,
Wow.
and when there's a storm, there's something. It's the way it says too. When there's a storm, it's always a calm. But yeah, Landon is my
The
rainbow
calm before
baby.
the storm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't. I never. I was about to go see what I was fixing to have. If it was going, I was going to have an ultrasound done. And when I was going to fixing to go to the hospital to do my ultrasound, I started bleeding real bad. And I got to the hospital and they told me I had a miscarriage. And I was so sad. It was terrible. But I guess it is what it is. I guess the Lord knows. If I wouldn't have had Landon, if I'd had the miscarriage though. So he's here for a reason. She somewhat admitted to it. She admitted that she faked the receipt, but she said she panicked, but she still donated money. I don't believe it. That's what she said. She's always claiming that she hasn't gone live on her channel in weeks, which is false. She's been deleting her lives and she had plenty to say everywhere else. Yeah, she has had
What?
plenty to say everywhere she's been.
Who's that you're talking about?
CJ. She's had she's
Oh,
had plenty to say everywhere she's been.
you know what?
Thank you,
I
Kathy and Ginger.
Nothing surprises me at all. At all. At all. I mean, I think that I have seen it all. It just,
I didn't what's her name says I'm out to eat with my kids, but I sent $50 super chat. I wanted to make sure y'all got it. I didn't see it today. You talking about today or was that the other day? It might have been. Was that the other day, Sassy Melissa?
mm,
Because we ain't had one come up today. If you're talking about today,
who was it?
Sassy Melissa.
Yeah,
It didn't.
Sassy Melissa, I think. Yeah, I
It didn't
think it
go
was.
through because it would have popped up if it went through super chat
Oh,
would
you
have.
meant for today?
Yeah, I think
Is she,
unless she was talking about the other day,
is she
she didn't.
saying the other day or today? Because,
It all meant to be. It's all meant to be. Yeah, it is, Jill. That's what I said. It's meant to be if the it worked out the way it did.
I think that it was meant for, yeah.
Because I wouldn't have had Landon, and I don't know what I'd do without my Landon. He's something else.
Oh.
He's got to go to the dentist tomorrow. I got to take him to the dentist in the morning at 8:30, and oh Lord, I hate getting up that early and going to the doctor.
What was the
Oh
difference?
no,
I
seen
mean,
it on
like
my blink. What happened?
from
It
the
didn't
time that
show up here.
he was born.
What? No, sorry about that. I was
It's
answering
okay.
her. No, what was you
What
saying?
is the difference between you losing that baby and him? I mean, how long in
How
between
long
and all
was
that?
it? How long was it afterwards?
Yeah.
I think I had him like a little over a year later.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
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 Um.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. Because at first I said, "There's no way I could be pregnant," and I was, and I found out I was pregnant, and I didn't really, I didn't want to. I didn't get too excited until time to go ready to find out what the sex of the baby was. Then I was getting all excited about it and everything. It's like the first trimester, you going through, and they said once you get over your first trimester, you're pretty clear. Not always clear, but it's a little easier. But as soon as I was going to go do that ultrasound, I started bleeding that day, and I got to the hospital, and they said they did a ultrasound where they go up in you and check, and they
Yeah.
said the baby had died, and that
Oh,
I had a miscarriage. So, um, but
I'm
after
sorry, Captain Lee.
after that, I got pregnant with Landon though about a year later and had him. So it
Yeah.
was a blessing. There it is, Melissa. Thank you, Melissa.
Oh,
She sent
let
a
me tell
$50
you.
super chat tonight. It's
Oh, thank
tonight.
you.
I knew it. I didn't see it
Thank
earlier.
you.
Thank you so
Oh,
much. That's so sweet.
great.
What the Croc is a new member. She joined on her iPhone link. It worked, I guess. So that's good.
I'm gonna have a panic attack. Watch. They'll throw me into a panic attack one of these days.
We got a super chat and a new member. That's awesome. Sassy
Oh
Melissa, we got
no, thanks,
memberships now.
Ginger.
You
Oh
can
my
become a
God.
member if you want.
I tell my kids, I'll dig my own a hole and stick my own head in it. I'm telling them.
Sassy
My
Melissa.
son, it was cool talking to my son today though, because he has to talk about his farm, and he talks forever. He can go on and on and on about that farm. I'm so lucky, to get to
I
that he
like
wants to
watching
share.
the farm life. Uh I like watching where they doing those hooves on those cows and stuff.
Oh
And
yeah,
I love watching stuff like that. Colorado
yeah.
girl said I had 2 miscarriages and 1 stillborn before I had my rainbow baby. Oh, that's all
Oh,
I have now. I can't go through that again. It's hard. It is hard. The stillborn was it's. Oh, thank you, Shot of Poison. Thank you for that super chat.
oh,
Um,
thank you.
a stillborn, it had to be awful. That's like full term baby right there. That's gonna be.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine.
My mom was a midwife,
Bless
and
you.
she was telling me stories about that. That was the saddest thing to see is uh for a woman to have to go ahead and give birth afterward. And she said it's just so sad.
It is. My aunt had a stillborn, and she it was terrible. It was terrible. Hey, Aussie True Crime, how are you doing, sweetheart?
You're so sweet.
She said, "I'll get one. Have fun, everyone. My kids are fussing at me." Thank you, sassy Melissa. Don't you get in trouble now. Them kids are gonna get you, girl. Uh, who was just telling us that? I probably
What the crop? Thank you. What the crop?
Colorado girls one that had this. So you just got one rainbow baby, Colorado girl, just one. She didn't want to go through all that, trying again, I guess, because it is a lot.
Oh gosh, when I found out I was pregnant the first time, I thought I was gonna die, and then when I found out I was pregnant the second time, I sure just knew I was dead.
Mm,
Oh, because I was so young.
yeah,
I was
you
like,
didn't have no girls though. You didn't want to
no,
try. You
no.
didn't want another one. You just wanted the two.
Well, no. Uh, Me and my husband that I have now, we were going to um go and have
Well,
my procedure
reversal.
reversed, and stuff,
Yeah.
and and go through in vitro, but there was another
Expensive, ain't it?
emergency that came up, and we used our money instead to do that. We used it on this emergency,
Oh,
and it was just the right thing to do. You know what I mean? Now I'm
yeah.
kind of really glad. Yeah.
Yeah, shot of poison. She's lost a child, and that's horrible. She told us her story, and that's horrible. I feel so
Yeah.
bad. Uh, and it just
I
makes
just
you think of what you're blessed with. When you look at things like this, and people get so upset and think, I ain't got this, or they're having a bad day. Just look at what could happen. You're
yeah,
blessed each day you wake up and you're alive and you
yeah,
got your kids to look at and everything. It's a blessing.
yeah. Because
Um,
they can be taken from you in a heartbeat,
yes, it can.
in a heartbeat. And
Jill, I bet she was paranoid all the time. I know if I done had 2 miscarriages and a stillborn, I would have been eating my fingernails the whole time I was
yeah,
pregnant, just hoping that to get to a certain amount of weeks or something. I know that they can actually baby just like uh Aussie True Crime says she had 4 premature babies, and her earliest one, I think she said, let me go back, was 24, yeah, 24 weeks was the earliest she had one, 24 weeks. So they can actually save babies like really early, like,
oh yeah, yeah.
they
They
have so
can
much,
really,
they can come out under a pound and they can save a child
yeah.
under a pound. That's amazing right there, because
My uh,
Just imagine
grandson when
under
he
a
was
pound in
born.
your hand, not even a pound. How would you
Uh,
even hold it or
I
eat
know.
it?
Can you imagine how little they would have to be? Because
What about the little
we
tubes and stuff they put in their nose? How can they even find something to fit in there like that?
well, I don't know. Well, they special make them, I'm sure. But like
Oh,
they have like the premature clothes, and they have like baby clothes you can buy and little diapers and everything. And do you know they still my grandson it they just swallowed him. And yeah, it was amazing. He was due August, around the end of August, and he was born June. So
mm. Hey, Molly Lollipops, welcome, sweetheart. Yeah, they have a lot of technology now. Ginger
yeah.
had 2 miscarriages too. That's so you never know what people's been through on here.
Right.
Y'all probably would have never known I had a miscarriage. But you know, one of my daughters was preemie. She was 3 pounds 5 ounces. Oh, that's so
Oh,
tiny. I
yeah.
had some big babies. Well, I call them big. They were 8 pounds 7 ounces, 7 pounds
Oh
eight
my
ounces, and
God.
7 pounds 14 ounces.
Oh my
Yeah, they were
word.
all in 7 pounds and up. Mhm.
I would have croaked. I thought I was like all baby. I mean, I doubled my weight and I was just so huge. But
Oh,
I
also
was
said
I was still
my
young.
24-week old was 510 grams. One was only 2 weeks early. Wait, I'm reading two different things. Wait, hold on. 510 grams, size of a tub of butter. Was my only boy. He was in the hospital for 2 years. Now he is 23 years old. Wow, he was in the hospital for 2 years? That's a
Wow.
long time. Bless him. Now
How
23. Wow.
how was that?
510 grams. That is, I don't even know what comes out to. Is that like a half a pound, or what?
Mm,
How many grams is in a pound? I don't know. That's a little
uh-uh.
bitty. A tub of butter. That's very small.
Right. Little
Jill,
bitty.
your daughter was 12 pounds. Oh my lord,
What?
that's a big baby right there.
My mom, she was a midwife and she delivered my aunt's last two babies, and one of them was 14 pounds and one of them was 15 pounds. And oh my God, the stories that they tell about that, I swear.
Wow,
Oh,
my daughter
I
had a
can't.
9 pound baby. She was 9 pounds 2 ounces, and I thought she was the fattest little chubbiest thing. I couldn't imagine having no
And
12 pound babies.
these crazy women have them at home without nothing.
I
You
know
know
it.
what I mean? They had, oh my God, I just can't. Can you imagine young girls watching that? I'd be like, I don't want no baby. No way. Oh,
Yeah, I'd be scared to death to have a child after watching somebody have birth back in the day. Be like, no, no,
oh,
no, no. Also said 1.124 pounds. Okay. Hey Angie, how are you doing? Welcome, Angie Brooks. Angie Brooks. My daughter was 10 pounds, 1 ounce, only child. Believe that? 10 pounds. That's a big baby too. Jesus. Because I can
well,
remember when Paisley was born, because she just turned 5, and she was a big baby. She was only 9 pounds. I thought she was huge.
my cousin had one that was 8 pounds and something, and I was like, I said, well, it skipped the newborn and just
But
jumped right
yeah,
on
go to
into
three
the
to six
toddler
months when
stage. I'm like,
they come out.
you're missing a stage.
Oh, he had heart issues, and we had to go monthly to the children's hospital once. One reason I am deeply hurt over the CJ thing. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, because you went to the children's hospital. Yeah, that's something you should joke about. Or not joke, lie about. I would not dare lie about donating money to St. Jude,
I
especially
don't understand. I
that
don't understand
St. Jude Hospital out of all things.
why do they think they have to lie? I don't get it.
I don't either. Why lie and then turn around and say you? I mean, I don't understand it.
Just say it's mine. You're not getting it,
Yeah, it was.
and
Yeah,
leave me the hell alone. Or say, okay, I'm doing it right now. Or I don't know. People are so stupid.
9 pound babies. They can't wear newborn diapers.
They need to have that in a contract. In the make people sign it at the beginning. Of the start when they say that they're needing money for something. Make them sign off on it right there.
Colorado girl, I had 4 C-sections. All 4 of my children were by C-sections. I didn't have none of them natural. I tried to have my first one natural, but I stayed in labor for 4 days, and they tried to get me to push and everything, and I couldn't dilate past 8, so they had to rush me into emergency C-section, and then they just wanted to do the next ones after that.
Oh,
So yeah, I didn't have the privilege of having one natural. I would, if I got to change my mind and go back and do it over. I think the second one I should have tried to have it natural, but I was so scared from the first one. I was like, no, I don't even want to take that risk. I just
yeah.
want to get in there and get this baby out. I was
Well, they
scared back then.
well, they stopped my labor because I was having him, and they stopped it and took me into surgery and took him C-section. I could have had him if they would just let me go ahead and went.
Did you have both of them C-section or just one?
Yeah, I had both of them C-section.
Ain't that crazy? So many. That's. I would have never. You had C sections and I had C sections, and then somebody
Hmm.
else just said they had a C section. A lot of people, it's a lot of C sections out there that people have. What the
Yeah.
croc said, I begged for a C section. I was begging for anything whenever I was in labor for 4 days.
Oh,
I had the midwives at that. It's the first time I
I
ever had
was.
a child, and I was
Oh
dumb
my
and
God, I
didn't
was
get a doctor.
scared senseless. My mother had me scared senseless. I am not joking. I was so scared of giving birth that I just didn't even know what to do. And then when they finally took me in to do a C-section, and I didn't go through that birthing process, I was like, well, that wasn't so bad. Oh,
So Jill, so Ginger, you had your first one by C-section, and then you had your last one, last 4 natural. That's weird. I wished I would have done that too, but I didn't. I had all of mine C-section. They didn't really. They don't even really push you once you had that first C-section. They really just don't even really care to even
right.
let you try for the next one because they're like, well, we'll schedule you a C-section. They don't even say, do you want to try to have this natural or anything. They just basically pretty much schedule me for a C-section.
Mhm. They didn't give me a choice. I mean, they stopped mine. I was like, wow. But
Molly, no, you can have after if you have a C-section the first time, you can have a choice if you want to try to have it natural or a C-section the second time. I could have done it the second time tried, but yeah, you can definitely have a natural birth after C-section.
yeah,
But a
I
lot of
I
people
could have
just
had
go
my
back and
second
do it
one.
C-section.
I
I
just
was
couldn't
scared
believe
to
that they
push.
stopped it, and then I don't know.
I heard a last scream. I said, "What the f is that?" My husband said, "A woman giving birth." I said, "That's it." I changed my mind. My doctor said, "Too late now. Push." I bet it is something in there. I know. I was like, "Give me a knife. I'll take it out myself. Just do something." I was
Oh.
screaming bloody murder because I could not breathe. My first one, I thought I was gonna die. I thought, Lord, just take me because I thought I literally was dying at that very minute. And they
My
finally
mom
put me
goes,
back there.
my mom goes, now when you go into labor and you go in that emergency room, do not embarrass me. And I'm like, what? She goes, do not be screaming and hollering and carrying on.
I'll be like,
She
what
said,
the
you
hell?
better not embarrass me. I was like, oh no. Oh.
Cannot have a natural birth if you had a classic C-section. What's a classic C-section? I know that I had a C-section with my first one, and they told me I could have it natural birth after with my second child. I could have had it natural, or I could do C-section since the first one was C-section. So I know you can have a natural birth after C-section. I know they do it here. I don't know. It might be different where you live or something, I guess. But I'm not sure what you're talking about. Classic C-section.
Mm.
Then those idiots gave me fish and stewed tomatoes for lunch like a few
No.
hours after I gave birth. Fish and stewed tomatoes. Ugh, what a combination.
What?
That's what she had after giving birth. Fish and stewed tomatoes.
Ew.
With my first, I left my abusive husband. My pastor's wife was my coach. I was afraid to cuss, but I wanted to. Oh my Lord, having your pastor's wife with you at birth. No, that's not a good idea. I think I
Oh,
was saying all kind of stuff when I was in labor. I guess I probably was cussing and everything. I don't know.
oh my God.
Oh,
It
the
was
kid.
hilarious. When I went into labor, it had to be the most comical thing that you ever watched a family go through is waiting for my son to be born is my big old crazy goofy family. You should have seen them. It was so comical. It was like one of those oh, what is that one family that's real funny? Like that big family that's always weird things happening.
I got a
But
bikini cut, like they cut like a bikini cut down there. Mine's straight across. It's not up and down. Classic is cut
oh
here,
yeah, they did it up and down.
but
Isn't that the
inside
up
they
and down?
just up and down. I have 3 babies to get out.
That bikini cut is the big
It's a
mistake of
belly
your life.
button down cut. Okay, classic is a belly button down cut.
Right.
If they give you that,
That's the best one to get. The bikini cut is they're not doing you no favors at all.
that's what
Let
I
me tell
had.
you. Because you don't realize when that they cut all those muscles straight across.
I know it, and then it's hard to. That's hard to
You
lose
do
that belly fat right there.
and you and one of the reasons is because you cannot those muscles do not heal together properly right there where they cut them straight across. They can't heal back together properly. And that's why you're numb across there. And it's just not I don't
Yeah,
know.
I was numb all the way
I know.
across for a while.
Me too.
But I know you could tell where I gained weight in my belly where I had that C-section.
Yeah. I got a tummy tuck uh in my early 30s. That was the most wonderful thing I ever did for myself.
How in the hell did you do that? How much did it cost
And
back
I don't
then?
know. It was like $5,000.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'd love to get a tummy tuck, but I ain't got the money to do that shit.
Well, I mean, you just like save to do it. Um, my gynecologist was going to go in and do a procedure on me anyway, and I just got a good deal. I mean, he could do the surgery, and he could do it at the same time he was in there doing that other procedure. So that's how I got it done. But
Mm.
it was wonderful. It was that man gave me a a gift of life again. I'm telling you, he made a big difference.
That's good. Uh, so what's been going on in the YouTube lands? Have anybody been catching up with anything lately?
See, none of us even know.
We don't even know. We have stayed clear from the drama here past couple days. So I don't even know what's going on besides CJ scamming St. Jude's. That's the only thing
I
I
don't
really
know.
know
Really,
here lately. I had the
some of
mommy
the things that I
makeover. It
hear
was
people,
great, painful as hell, but worth
I
it.
hear what they're doing, like the things they're saying to try to get ahead of some things that's fixing to hit. Um, but they just get on there all times, like constantly jumping on, uh, and just babbling and babbling.
Mm-hmm. Ginger said, I've been keeping my nose clean. Everybody's no clue. So nobody's been going around watching what's been going on. I know, I know
There's our
I hop in sometimes and look at some of the ones that I worry about every now and then, and they look so miserable all the time over there. And they have been really calling out what's her name, like Meg Healy. I've heard in two channels,
who?
Meg Healy. I heard I think I think two different channels was talking about Meg Healy. I was like,
Who
what in the
is
world
that?
is she doing?
Who
Meg
is
is
that?
pretty sweet. Uh, I like Meg, but I know they've been talking about her
Oh
name has come
man.
up here lately. I know she was telling about Lonnie in prison. She was the one that said something about Lonnie in prison, but I've heard them talking bad about her name, talking about Meg. I don't. That's the only thing I know Meg said was about Lonnie being in prison or something. But that may be what they're fuming about. I guess I don't know. CJ is gone. Uh, Tom, a level you can even imagine. She's friends with Glenn, who posted Tiffany's RP, the literal video. Sick a-hoes. Oh, Glenn is the one who posted that. Tiffany's. That's sad.
Goodness.
Jill, he's a nasty swine to a level you can't imagine. Yep. Glenn was the one running his mouth that day. Remember, I was telling you he was over there. That's Trisha's boyfriend. I think it's who they're talking about. Is that who y'all talking
Oh,
about?
is that one dude that got on there and said the most disgusting, vile things to people out to everybody, the
Yeah.
women on. Oh, and he was saying how the nastiest things that was coming out of his mouth. He made me sick. I will never have respect for that man ever.
He was
It
over
was
there saying nasty stuff about me whenever that shit
it was
happened, and he wasn't even around, didn't know nothing what was going on. He was sitting there calling me all
well,
kind of names and stuff.
it was pathetic. I mean, and for somebody that can drop it that fast, and that I mean, in that vicious, and it just flow out of their mouth that easy. What does that say about who you're talking to?
Mm-hmm. Oh, Jill, I was there and heard that when she said that night. I even
What?
told Broken Justice about it, where Country Joe asked, liking was how good was Tiffany at giving
Yeah.
BJ's. My mouth fell to the floor. I was like, "Oh my God! I cannot believe she just asked that kind of question. I cannot believe she asked that question." And he was like, Amber, do you want to answer that for me?" And Amber was like, I don't know what to say. Like, how would Amber know how to answer that damn question? First of all, I
Right.
guess he was just trying to get out of the hot seat or something. And then he said, "Hold on a minute, I'll be right back." And he done something and came back, and they were all laughing, and Siren was up there laughing so hard he couldn't catch his breath about the whole thing. But I could not believe she come out and said that. It was crazy. I was like, "Oh my God, I can't believe she said that." Yeah, who talks like that, especially a female that asks that kind of question? I guess she just, I don't know, she does it just to try to fit in and be funny or something. She's trying to get people to laugh or so. I guess to make them, she thinks it's a joke, I guess. I don't know. I didn't think it was a joke. I thought it was disgusting. And then Tiffany come in, poor thing, and they all started yelling at her, and she was telling them how disgusting they were and everything. And I was like, man, she should never even said that. That's
Yeah, I mean, there is no, and there's no, you should never go in anywhere and try to defend yourself by yourself. I mean, you just should not. You're never going
no.
to be prepared for what they're going to do to you, and you're never going to know how you're going to react, and you
That's the
don't
reason I
want.
didn't go in that night and go up there when he had
Right,
7 people on panel and all them people in chat was
right,
already done made their mind up about me. I was like, hell no, I'm not going up there to get chewed out.
right.
I couldn't believe that could be posted. The link went right to it. What the hell? Um,
What now?
she said I couldn't believe that could be posted. The link went right to it. I guess what Glenn had posted shared Tiffany's something.
Oh,
Um,
really?
wanted to.
Man, I would,
Hey SK, wanted to stop in and say
I would
hello and happy for your
freaking.
1,000 subs. Thank you.
Hello, SK. Thank you very much.
We appreciate it. It's really not funny ganging up on her and being so disrespectful. No, it's not. They think it is funny though. They think ganging up on somebody, picking on somebody, and then
No,
they want to sit here and call us bullies over here and
well,
say that we come after
no,
people.
and
We
then they
ain't
want to
coming after
whine
nobody
when
like that.
somebody calls them out for lying or something. Then they want to whine about that
Yeah.
when,
Hey, 71 KJC.
they make it laughable. I just laugh at them. I'm just like, you know what? Y'all got some freaking nerve. The
I
way
know
that
it.
they act and treat people and do, they have no room to tell us what to do at all or say. They need to back it up. When they show me
Jill,
that they,
when did he post that, Jill? Just recently? And they said CJ commented on the video and said juicy. Ain't that disgusting?
mm-hmm,
What is wrong with her?
really?
I never thought she would be like. I thought she was different. I really did. I thought CJ was different than
I
everybody else.
did. I mean, I
When
never
she came over
dreamed. I
here
just,
and whenever everybody else was mad and she came over here, I thought,
yeah,
maybe she is different. Maybe she is good and, she's got good in her. But ever since she's been over there, it's like she agrees with everything they say and does
yeah.
everything they do.
I was still
Glenn
really
took it down.
shocked.
Like, you can
Uh,
find her.
that night that they said that she went over there after
Yeah.
ours, and I just couldn't believe it. I was like, no way. But yeah, it was the truth. And I didn't want to, at first I didn't really want to believe it. I was like, because it just disappointed me so much, I think.
Thank you, 71. We're excited. We got memberships now. She is
But,
doing it to fit in with what she thinks are the popular people. Shh. The
okay,
mean
but,
people. That's what you call the popular people. The mean people. I wonder
yeah,
where Adria is.
they want to be popular. That's their deal. I just don't understand that either.
Where
I'd
are
rather,
you?
I mean, I'd rather be right where I am and the things that they have to do, say, and will do for what? Attention? I don't understand, I
71
guess.
said, "How are you doing? Did it all start healing up?"
Yeah. Uh, I'm feeling better. Thank you. How are you? Finally. How have you been? I know you've been going through a lot. The misfits. They are the misfits.
They are the
Who are the
misfits,
misfits?
not
Huh?
us.
Who are the misfits?
Them over there, they're the misfits, not us. If popular means talking and acting like that, no way. That's what I say.
Right. I'd rather just sit over
Here
here
on
by
the
myself,
producers
thank y'all.
coming in.
Anyway, I can go talk to a hand puppet that I can put on the wall better than that.
Mm, yep.
And
They,
and when after they lose my respect like that, it's hard for me to focus on what they're, if they're trying to do good or anything. It's hard for me to focus on that because um, I just turned them off, you know? Like, and it's, I don't know, they just made me so angry. But
That's the way I've been. I ain't been watching them that much because it ain't no sense of me getting upset and
mm-mm.
over lies that they telling.
I just
I know
don't,
it's lies, and I just hope nobody believes what they say. But
oh,
they're
I just
gonna
don't,
believe what they tell them over there. It ain't gonna
you
matter.
know,
I could sit over
I
there and
just
get
don't
mad, and it ain't
care,
gonna make no difference.
you know, because I did everything in my heart I know it was right and tried to do right by everybody, and people still hated me and called me names and made fun of me, and you know, so I'm just like, just screw that. I can just be my, I won't walk on eggshells and I'll be myself. And if you don't like that, okay, then.
Well, I mean, the business
Um,
was talking about stretching out body orifices.
I
What is it
listened to a little bit
called?
of Sirens live tonight,
You did.
and yes, I thought that was one of. It just made me really. I
He's
just wish that he would do that every night. I mean, like, because he was encouraging people, you know, and uplifting people.
oh, he
And it
was.
was a really a cute. It was really cute. It was really uplifting. And I was like, you know, you go, Siren. I just wish he wasn't wrapped up in so much negativity where that, you know, we could go over there and support him and stuff.
Yeah, you just 71
I
saying broken. You just got to move on and not care what people think about you. I live like that every day since birth. A lot of people don't like me too bad. LOL. I wish I could live like that. I really do. It really he does me too. What the croc? Some he just seems. I don't. Sometimes he seems no. He seems different. He does. Like he's out there. I mean, like really out there.
well, yeah,
But
he's like,
he has his good moments, and he's had I've seen him at his
yeah.
worst moments, especially when he was on Natasha's panel. I remember him back
Well,
then. Whenever he used to be on Natasha's panel, he was mean to women, cussed them out, and everything else, call them names, and he's quieting down a lot. But when he's over there, he goes along and laughs and stuff with what they say, and
well,
stuff, and that makes it look bad on him.
he does whatever is accepted,
Yeah,
and
yep,
that's what he pushes is that whatever's accepted.
yep.
So, you know, uh, yeah,
But I
that's
think
the
he
ones
does
that,
creep a lot of people out.
you know, yeah.
He's
I
Siren.
mean,
Yeah, I think he's a follower too.
well, yeah, he is. He is a follower.
Definitely.
There's a lot. I mean, there's so many followers.
I liked him. When he come here, he's always been nice, and he got up and cut up with us on the panel and stuff.
Right. He did. Yeah.
He
When
did
he,
good. I mean, but then whenever you go and you lose one connection on the other side, it's like they all turn against you. That one person,
right.
and then they all turn against you. Like
Yeah.
why?
You can't have none of them.
No, they're not allowed to be over here
Right.
if they be in
So
trouble.
you have to look at it and you say, well, you know, I've got to give up all these people. You know,
Yeah.
you will.
Yep.
I
That's
just don't see how
why
they,
a lot of them
I'm
don't come here.
surprised that they can keep up with that going back and forth. You know, like they're mad at one
Yeah.
day and they've made up with another one the next day and the next day it's different and then it I mean, how do they all keep up with it to keep everybody happy? I just don't see how they do that.
Yeah, what the croc, you're right. One minute they do like you, and the next minute they never liked you. You're right.
Right. So I'll just go with I would rather they never like me and I hope that in the future they will never will like me because I'm going to make sure of it. Sorry, but Lord help him.
It is
They've
exhausting,
already,
my lollipops. It does get exhausted.
shoot, they've already wasted so much of my time that I don't even have left on stupid crap.
But the
I'm
things that
getting
they
too
believe
old.
and they listen to sometimes, and they got to know it don't make sense, and if it don't make
I
sense, and
know they can't, and you saying go investigate for yourself. They just don't. They
they don't.
totally refuse to.
Yeah.
It's like, are you kidding me? But yeah, and they'll attack you too. I'm telling you, they'll get you.
Yeah.
Not, it's not. Some of it's not easy going either. You, you'll be. Oh my God, I was like blocked and not accepted before I was even. Nobody even knew who I was.
You and Andrea wasn't even. I don't even know why they all. It's like they picked on us as a team, like me, you, and Andrea.
Uh,
If I did something, they were mad at me. It was like y'all was connected in them with it. You know what I mean?
and yeah,
That wasn't
well,
right.
yeah, because I guess they just, I don't know. I guess they thought that they knew that we were going to stand up for what's right for number one. I guess.
Well, she just bumped herself off. Hey, Daria. Just stopping through before bed to say congrats on the memberships, guys. Night. Good night. Thank you for coming by. We've missed you. You hadn't been by here lately. We got super chats the last time we were live, and then this time they turned on the memberships. So that's something new. So we're celebrating memberships tonight. And she just kicked herself off, so she'll be back, y'all. I don't know if her phone died or what, but she'll be back. Um, but really, they just like grouped us all together. If they were mad at something I did, they shouldn't have involved um the rest of them in on it too. Okay, I've knocked myself out. Can't get back. You need to drop me the link. Okay, let me go get the link because the last link I had was the membership link. Okay, here you go, girl. Ginger says she's gonna throw you a rope. Climb back up here. Come on, climb up that rope. I didn't think it was possible for anyone to be worse than our own troublemakers over in Chrome. I know it. See, it works. I just let her sit up there for a little while and talk. I'll take a break. Watch. Oh, you're gonna take you a break, okay? But I don't know. See, like I turned on. I didn't watch theirs, Kim and them's earlier. Just like flipped through it for a few seconds, and they were even talking about Meg. But why is everybody attacking Meg just over that her saying the stuff about Lonnie? Is that the reason why they're going after Meg? And then Lonnie said that first she tried to say she wasn't it wasn't true, and then she said, "Yeah, I was in prison for the kidnapping, but she something about kidnapping a child." But first she gonna say that was a lie, and then she said that she was in prison, but I guess she wasn't in prison with Meg or so. I don't know. It was I didn't understand what uh but evidently Meg was kind of on target, sort of. I guess if it was like that. They're saying Meg is lying. But Lonnie sat up there and said that she was in prison, though, that same day. She said that she did go to prison for that, I guess, kidnapping or something, where she took that child and she said the parents were on drugs, I guess they're on drugs or something, and didn't even realize the kid was missing for several weeks before they come and got the kid or something. But if she just, I don't see why she didn't turn the child in if she was trying to take care of the child instead of not telling nobody. They're going to wake up sooner or later and be looking for their child, call the law or something, and come and get you. I wouldn't dare have done that. I would have, I think she did good by taking care of the kid until the cops come, but I don't know. It had to be something more serious to it to go to prison over. Meg has been around for years. She is more credible than Lonnie. Sorry. Meg, I like Meg. I used to see her in chat all the time, but I hadn't seen her lately. She's a sweetheart. I know, stealing a kid. That's what she said, stealing a kid. She went to prison for stealing a kid. But she was trying to save the kid or something, is what she's trying to say. But if she was trying to save the kid, why would you go to prison? You think they would have done something else if she was actually taking care of the child? They wouldn't have sent her to prison. But I don't know how they work over there, or how, I don't know. So I know that kind of stuff is always messed up. I don't know. But evidently she did go to prison, and so Meg is partly right. If she knows a little bit about it or something. That's not the reason why. Ginger, you want to come up? I'll drop the link if you want to. Y'all, anybody want to come up and talk? Y'all feel free to hit the link. Y'all can come up. Um, that was the reason I thought that they were saying. The problem is, it was 2 weeks of her keeping the kid. I wouldn't ever think of taking someone's child. I would take the child to the cops. That's what I said. 71. I would have took the child to the police department before I would have took the child without telling them where you know that is like kidnapping, not telling nobody you got the child. That's her story. Oh, is that what Meg said? It was about the kidnapping? Because I remember Meg talking about it, but I couldn't remember if she said it was for the kidnapping or what.
Yeah. You never know what the truth or what a lie is. So
Yeah, but you think if she kidnapped the kid and was taking care of the child, why would they send her to prison for that?
yeah,
If it was that simple.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if it was that simple, why is it that nobody knew where the kid was for 2 weeks?
Because she said the parents were so out of it, they didn't even realize the kid was missing for a couple weeks.
Yeah, but wouldn't you take them to the authorities, the kids?
Yeah, that's what I said. I would have done that instead of not telling nobody you had the child.
I mean,
And
wouldn't
then
you
they call them the
call
law
the
saying the child's missing, and then
authorities
they find it.
and stay there till they got there? I mean, I don't know.
Okay.
No, you just take it with you
There's
and keep
Andrew,
it.
Mom. That little lady coming in late tonight. She come sliding in. Mark's been sitting here waiting on you. You done stood him up. Now Mark ain't even commented lately. I wonder if he's even still here. Where is
I don't
Marky Mark?
know. He
He's
probably
quiet
left us a
tonight.
long time ago.
Touch my kids, you better hope you go to prison because kidnapping is a felony. Yeah, I mean, but if
Right.
okay, here comes Ginger. Maybe she'll
Yeah, Ginger.
let me I'm not putting this up just to be mean, Ginger, but just for precautions, we're just gonna put it up there.
Yeah, because
Hey, girl.
Good. I don't want my boobies showing.
don't be showing your boobies on here.
Don't do it, girl. Don't do it.
Oh no, no, I won't. They
So,
they, they got to pay for that.
We're hanging, on the skin of our teeth now. Oh,
so what
how are
did you
you?
hear? What was do you remember what Meg was saying?
Okay, I remember what Meg was saying, but I mean, I could get in trouble probably for repeating it. They'll be on me,
Oh yeah,
but that's okay. You know what? Oh well. Meg was saying that she was in a cell with
yeah,
the girl who was with Lonnie.
yeah.
They did it together, and they broke into the place and were stealing Xboxes and everything else and loading them into a car in the garage.
Oh, so it wasn't just taking a child because the child was there with parents that was out of it.
And the cellmate told her that they had tied the dad up.
Wow.
And
Oh my God.
I remember her
um,
telling that on
had,
Granny's, but I couldn't remember what all she had said. What
And so
happened.
they took off with the
with the
I
child
don't. I
too.
mean, that's all I caught was that part, and they said that they had him tied up for hours.
Dang.
So the cellmate was saying that they might get in trouble, or they should get in trouble for, what is it, um, uh, violating liberties, or
Yeah.
basically over here, what would be is holding
Holding
people.
someone against their will.
Yeah, false. What is that? False imprisonment
Yeah.
Yeah.
over here. I don't know,
Well,
but I don't. We don't know. You know.
but
But
we don't
what
even know. We
you
don't even know
think?
who killed.
You think if Lonnie was just simply taking a child just because it was in harm's way, they
Mm-mm.
would have sent her to prison over that. It had to
Okay,
be
here,
something
look at
serious.
this. You guys remember last year in Australia when that little 4-year-old was kidnapped? What was it, Cleo? Remember that?
Yeah.
That guy just got sentenced to what, several years in prison, and he had her for
Yeah.
4 days. You tell me, if she had a kid without the parents' permission for 2 weeks, that she wouldn't be in jail now?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what your reasons are.
Yeah.
Kidnapping is kidnapping. It don't matter. And
Yeah,
that's a stiff sentence too.
yeah. They wouldn't be like, oh, thank you for changing that baby's diaper and giving them a bath and keeping them for 2 weeks. Good
Right.
citizen. Here, you know.
No.
Aussie said that he got 13 and a half years.
Okay,
Something
so she
else had
knows.
to
Wow.
be
Yeah,
going.
13 and a half years,
Yeah.
and he had the little girl for 4 days.
And she stole the kid for 2 weeks, supposedly. Yeah.
I wonder what she was thinking. I mean, like,
I
before,
do too.
that's not. That's not it. I mean, I don't know. I'm just
Bad
never.
boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
It doesn't, it sounds terrible for me to say this. I was like, I don't know. I wasn't there. But,
Yeah.
I mean, do not make yourself out to be a saint.
Right, because you don't know what happened. Because you don't
Well,
know.
she was
You
trying to
weren't
make
there.
herself out to be a saint, like she just took care of the child and they locked her up in prison and charged her with
Yeah.
felony.
Right.
They would,
Yeah.
they, I, you, because if that's all she was doing, you think they would have let her go for taking care of it, give her honor a badge or something for taking care of a child.
Well, I tell you what, that'd be the last thing that I would go to prison for, in that kidnapping of a
I would have took
child.
the child straight to the police department if I knew they wasn't being taken care of or something or somewhere. I'd
Yeah,
call
but
them.
here's the problem. You're not going to do that if you're robbing the people.
No, no, you're
Right.
not.
So, so, oh my God, they just decided to take the. You,
But
Ginger, you got to
Meg
tell me.
seems like she knows what she's talking about. She got it down, pretty much
Yeah.
down to what the other person was saying. Just a
Anyway,
little
I
bit.
mean,
She
people
tries to say it
do
a little
stupid
different.
things when they're young, and when
Yeah,
when they're doing stuff they're not supposed to be doing, they do stupid things. They're going to do stupid things, but own it, would you please, people? Crap. Quit lying to other
Andrew
people.
said,
I'm just
"Don't
not
believe it
interested in
for a
hearing their
minute."
stories
She
anymore.
said she tried taking the child first to the police and they wouldn't help her. What? Her story doesn't add up. If she took them to the police, how the police not going to help her? They if somebody that don't make sense right there.
Hey, y'all know what? I went to the Dollar Tree
She said she'd do it
and
again. Broken justice.
I bought me, well, I didn't buy me, I bought my grandkids these little nightlight things that are wooden that they can paint. And the lights really work and they're bright and they're cute.
No,
Oh, perfect
I'm
project.
shocked.
Dollar Tree has some good stuff sometimes, but they're $1 quarter now instead of $1.
Oh, and now some things are $3 and $5.
Oh, well, ours is just $1.25.
I mean, can you nowadays? If you look, I mean, like I was like used to it was if you get 80 things, at $1 each. That's a lot of items. But now today, I was thinking
It
that same
adds up
thing.
quick.
You do not, yeah, you don't get that much anymore for
Nope.
that $80. I was like, wow. I just things are just cost so much nowadays.
Yeah, what the crock a muscle relaxer, it'll knock you out. I think
A muscle
I
relax.
done something to my arm this weekend too, and my son never brought me that heating pad back either. You
He
believe that?
didn't.
No, he didn't. He come back over
Muscle
here and borrowed my
relaxers.
car though, because his messed up. His
Yeah.
radiator or something went out, so he come over here to borrow my car today. I was like, "Where's my heating pad?" After 3 days, I've been sitting here in pain, and then you're not gonna show up my heating pad and
And
go
I bet
borrow
she
my
said,
car.
"Go get my heating pad."
I was
Did
like, too
you?
late now. I could have used that a few days ago. Man, I did something to my arm. Every time I just barely raised it up, it would hurt. It was just, oh Lord, it was so painful. And it finally started feeling better today. Finally. I was looking for some muscle relaxers the other day. I wished I'd have found some because I'd have took them because my arms hurting so
I
bad.
Muscle relaxers. They make me like I feel like that my skin is like going to buzz off of me or something. It makes me real nervous.
Yeah,
Just
they
like,
make me feel like
oh, I want
everything's
to crawl
jello.
out of my skin.
Jill, Jill said that's why I was so concerned when LL was literally making serious child abuse and neglect allegations against Tiff last night in a group full of people who think taking the law into their own hands is fine.
I know.
They
I just
always,
don't.
yeah. Why you gonna sit there and yeah?
I
They
wish
just don't leave
people
Tiffany alone, do they? Why they keep picking on her?
because they see that they can make content out of it.
I know,
Because
but Lord,
you have to cut them off. Uh, if you starve them, don't give them what they're looking for. Just don't give it to them. Eventually, they'll go away. They
yeah,
will. And if they don't pay. What is it? Any skin off your nose? I mean, these
yeah,
people drive you insane. I don't see how. I mean, some of them need some serious help. I'm
yeah.
sorry, but some of them
Freeze them
really
out.
worry me sometimes. Like,
My mom used to say that about people cutting people off. It's like, she goes, even if they owe you $100, that's a cheap price to pay to get someone toxic out of your life. That's what my mom would say.
Yeah, I know
yeah,
there was this girl that I was friends with. She used to come and get stuff from me all the time. I used to do couponing, and I'd let her charge stuff, and then she left owing me $100 and something. Never come back, paid me or nothing. And but I was like, this girl was all the time bugging me, worrying the mess out of me nonstop. And her owing me that money was the best thing ever because I didn't have to deal with her after that. But it was sad she didn't come back and pay me. But it was she knew she better not
that's the
come
way
at me
that
no
I've done all of my people that I've cut out of my life.
more. Just freeze them
You
out.
give them enough rope, they'll hang themselves.
They need help. We can't give them. Got that right.
You said it. And I'm not willing to pay their mental health bill either. They can go pay that themselves. They expect they act like we're supposed to pay it.
You can't believe those extreme couponers, girl. I used to be one of those extreme couponers. I haven't bought any shampoo, conditioner, washing powders, soap, uh,
I
dishwashing
wish I could do
liquid,
that.
cleaning products. I haven't bought any of that in 5 years. I stopped couponing whenever Haley had Paisley, and she just turned 5, and I have been stocked up with that stuff, and I have not ran out in 5 years because I couponed everything I had. I used to sell it because I had so much stuff. It was just it's like I had a mini store in my house. I would go
Right.
into the dollar store and pay like less than 50 cents for each
Hmm.
transaction I did. If it was over 50 cents, I'd make them redo the whole thing over.
A lot of
But
these girls have their own stores.
Yeah, they do sell as a product still, but you have to stay on top of that, and
Oh,
you
I
have
can't
to
even imagine
be
what,
ready to go to that store whenever
you
you.
know, I would give anything if I had a couponer, in my life that would teach me how to do that. I would give anything I would
And
want
I
to learn
still
how to
got
do it.
shampoos, conditioners, body washes. I still got tons of it to last me for another few years.
But I would have to naturally learn it, like it's a everyday part of my life. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I couldn't be learning like you've got to do this and you've got to do that. I'm not that kind of person. I'm like a
but I got on those sites. You get on those sites, those couponer sites on Facebook and stuff, and that's how I
yeah.
learned a lot of mine. I learned what they had and what you can, what to get, what break it down for you and everything. That's where I learned most of my stuff.
Oh, I know, but I don't see how they do it. I just don't see how they
You just
do
have
that
to
crap.
get things and you have to clip coupons too, and some of the stuff you can even print off. I would sit there and go get some things that have overages, like a few dollars over on some. The coupon would take off so
Yeah,
much and have a couple dollars over.
yeah,
And I had printed out gift cards before from doing it, like gift cards, because they wouldn't give you cash back. You had to get a gift card.
yeah.
But I just quit doing
It's
it after she had Paisley because I started watching her, and then Landon was little, and he started getting a little bit bigger and wouldn't stay in the
oh,
buggy, and so I was like, I cannot take care
oh
of
my
these two
God.
kids and going to the store and doing all this. It's just, I had, I even got green beans,
That's my
all
dream.
green beans, peas, corn, all these vegetables. I had 1,100 cans. I paid a penny a piece for every one of
Oh
them.
my God.
My whole utility room
See, you
floor
can't
was
stop
about to
talking
cave
about
in
it.
from canned goods.
Stop.
I ended up selling them and giving them away to families and stuff because
Oh
I
my
had
God,
so
I'm gonna
much
be
I thought my
crazy.
darn floor was gonna fall in back there. I was one of
Oh,
those extreme couponers that you see on TV.
Holy.
I mean, I think that would just be amazing.
And my daughter's the one that got me started, and then I started. She stopped and started just getting stuff for me because I had so much crap that wasn't even funny.
Oh, I would be hounding you every day.
I never bought wipes at all. I had a whole closet stacked all the way from the floor all the way up to the rack with
Mhm.
baby wipes. I was selling the heck out of baby wipes. I was making good money off that. Coupons would work. You got to find out what coupons work for what and
Right, you gotta figure
what
out, and you
overages
have
go
to
for
do the
what.
math, sit down
Yeah,
and do the scenarios and stuff, and figure out what works with what
yeah,
and what will work. You have to take the chance of going and trying something to see if it'll work.
yeah,
Now, did
And
you
that's
did
a lot of where you can lose some of your money too. You learn, live and learn, I guess.
Shoot, I didn't lose no money. If it wasn't right, I'd make them do me a refund. Do it all. They're gonna get a refund all this shit if it ain't coming up right.
now
Well, I mean, like if it,
What was you gonna
did you
say?
keep a binder?
Yeah, I had a binder.
Okay, I was wondering because I used to work overnights at a store, right?
Uh
And this would happen every Wednesday night. Every Wednesday night, the same gal would come in and get two
huh.
cartloads of stuff couponing. And like, oh God, no, the couponer's here.
oh
Yeah, a lot of
no.
people. But I was really good at it. I didn't sit there and hold up line and stuff. When there was people in line, I would let them go ahead of me because I didn't want to hold up lines and stuff like that. There's some couponers that go in there and just have crap load of mess and then expect you to do all the coupons and have a whole line of people out the damn door waiting on them.
I think that would be the funnest thing ever to do. So
Molly, I used to not even write mine down. When I go in, I did the math in my head, girl. I come out with they had to owe me a few cents when I left.
when I come to visit, you're going to take me to do that, okay?
All right.
We'll have to film it and stream it. You taking me to couponing.
I hadn't done it in over 5 years. I need to. I'm starting to get low on my not shampoo, but washing powders, and my fabric softener, it got kind of, some of them are thick now. It's not as, how when you first buy them,
Oh yeah.
it's some of them that I've had longer is thick. Some of the liquid
Do
stuff is got thicker.
do those have an expiration date?
I'm sure they do because some of them got thick on me. It's like made it thicker or something.
Yeah. Because I guess you gotta have to figure that in too. Like the preppers and stuff, they have to figure in the expiration.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Ginger, I didn't mean to not let you talk. I'm just.
Oh, you're
You think?
fine. I was listening
Okay,
to
you're
her.
being all quiet. Okay. So are we gonna play a game tonight? Can we play a game, y'all? Want to play a game?
What kind of game?
Never have I ever. Do y'all want to play that?
Never have I ever picked my
Or
boner and thumped it on the wall. No, I'm not
or
gonna
we
say.
could do or we could do uh
Never
see
have I
serial.
ever.
We could do serial killer trivia, or we could do true crime trivia, or
Where do they get the questions at? Never have I ever. Is it something you just look up and find them, or do you just come up with your own?
you can come up with your own, but you just Google it and it'll
Let
come
me
up with you
Google
some
it.
free ones. Just put in funny ones.
Let me see.
Yeah,
Never.
they got some good ones and the funny ones. They've got some. Uh, you can find all those questions. You can find all those free things.
There's a show called Never Have I Ever.
Yeah. I have tried. I'm trying to get in touch with Melissa J to see if she will uh uh tell me where it is that she goes for that Family Feud, because that's the one that I want, the version that she does. And I asked her if it would be okay if we did it. So I'm waiting on her to answer me back.
Well, there she goes again. I might need to drop the link again because she'll be searching for it.
You know, she's probably right. Melissa probably will be cool with it as long as you don't do it on Tuesday nights. That's her nights.
Oh, she does game night.
Yeah, every Tuesday night at like 9.
Okay, 10. Here's 10 right here. Wait, I think I found something. Let me see.
I'm tossing the rope ladder down.
This one. Never have I ever played hooky from school or work. It's one question. You hear
Now
me?
look.
I found some questions. Never have I ever played hooky from school or work. Never have I ever stolen anything.
So what are we supposed to
those are
say?
good ones. Those are good ones. Huh?
So if we haven't, what do we do?
Oh, you're supposed to take a drink.
One.
It's supposed to be a drinking game, this one
Oh,
is.
but what would they
But,
put? Like one for yes and two for no, or put yes, no,
yeah.
or just
Oh,
put
yeah.
a Y or N on
Or
the
they
answer?
just put in, put, one and then tell their story beside it, I guess.
Or they could just put, like I say, never have I ever played hooky from school or work. They could put
A
yes
one if
or
you
no,
have, and yeah.
yes or no.
Yeah, one if you
Never have
have,
I ever
two if
stolen
you.
anything, yes or no. And then if they want to explain, I guess they could.
Right.
Hey, so done with it. How are you doing?
Right, we could do it that way.
We got memberships, girl.
And on some of them, I just might not answer.
Yeah, you don't have to answer them if you don't want to, but you could put a yes or a no if when I call these out if y'all want to play. It says, "Never have I ever missed a flight." Well, I don't think a lot of people hadn't even flown or nothing, so mine would be no because I ain't never even went to fly. Never have I ever drunk dialed my ex.
Oh, I have. Lord.
What?
Lord
We're
Jesus.
monetized. Yes, so done with it. We got monetized. Ain't that great? We got monetized, got our super chats, and then we got our memberships tonight. She said, I've been out of town. I've been wondering where you've been. Oh, here's never have I ever rode a motorcycle. Have you ever rode a motorcycle, Ginger? I feel like you have.
Do I seem like a motorcycle mama?
Yeah.
No.
Get out on the highway.
Yeah. Well, actually, I have driven one before. I mean, I have 3 brothers, and my dad and my grandfather were into motorcycles. So yeah, I don't like them.
What about you, Broken? Have you ever rode a motorcycle?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
We used to rode dirt bikes.
I was gonna say, now Broken, I could believe could like whip some butt on a dirt bike.
Yeah, because the smaller you are, the lighter you are. So, yeah.
It was my teenager spring break, and I went off with the kids. Oh, that's great! I bet you had fun. Well, I don't know. It depends on how many kids you have with you and the ages, I guess.
It was so funny because one of my boys.
Have you ever gone skinny dipping?
One of my boys was totally opposite than the other one, and the oldest one was just like me, and it took me a long time to understand where my youngest son was coming from, because he just did not like the same things that we liked, and we just didn't understand that, and he said, well, when I rode the new motorcycle that you went and bought me that I didn't ask for, Mom, as slow as you could, have one throttled on, that should have gave you a sign that I really wasn't into motorcycles. Sean would jump over his head and say, "Speed up, Trent, speed up." It was so funny.
My son got a motorcycle, and I did not want him to get a motorcycle because I just didn't. I don't know how y'all are about y'all's kids get a motorcycle. I was like, no, I don't want you to. And his girlfriend was behind him in her car and ran into him on the road, hit him in the rear end, and it caused an accident on the highway.
Hilarious. I mean,
yeah, his own girlfriend.
Funny, but I mean, it is kind of.
I was like, see, I told you don't get no darn motorcycle. Here's a good one. Never have I ever gone skinny dipping.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, what?
I have.
I have.
Oh yeah. Y'all girls been skinny dipping?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean I'm from Lake Texoma. That's all we know is water.
Shallower, and I duck release it, scrap myself. Molly, shame on you, girl. My brother
I miss those late nights, off the boat docks and stuff.
She worries every time he's out on it. Today she was home worrying. I know it. I don't mind to have no motorcycle either.
Just I got one. It scared me to death. And he got a dirt bike, and it scares me to death. He goes to work, and it scares me to death because he is a klutz. He's such a klutz. He shot himself in the hand. I mean, come on.
What was you going to say, Ginger?
I was going to say you don't want your clothes to smell like lake.
Yeah, no, right. I haven't been skinny dipping before.
I know.
Here's the next one. Never have I ever cheated on someone. Uh-oh. I have cheated before, so I guess I got to say yes. I have.
I guess I have to say yes too.
I guess. Listen to this. I guess I got to say I did. Ginger.
Ginger,
trying to be quiet now.
Well, it doesn't count if you're between boyfriends.
It's not considered cheating.
Yeah, no, if your that's not considered cheating at all. It's not.
Well, if your ex-boyfriend is hanging out at your house and your new boyfriend.
Oh Lord.
Yeah,
and then you make your ex-boyfriend leave your house.
Wrong. That's just wrong.
Said it once as I've been with people that were cheating, LOL.
No. You see, he was at my house. I didn't invite him there. I was out on a date with my new boyfriend, and he was there. And I made him leave when I came home.
What the Crotch said, she cheated on boyfriends in school, but not her husband. That's good. Jill said, and Monopoly. Never have I ever broken a bone.
Oh yeah, I've broken many bones.
I broke my wrist before when I was younger. So
Oh
I
my
think
God,
that's the only bone that I broke, I think. Yeah.
I've broken a whole bunch of bones.
Oh, I only broke my arm once, and that was 2 years ago. So if this question was asked a couple of years ago,
you just did that recently, a few years back.
Yeah.
How did you do that?
Oh, you guys are at this one. So we were replacing a floor, right? And
Don't make me laugh.
oh, you're gonna laugh. So we were replacing a floor, and we were sawing through the old floor, and I was standing on the old floor that was being sawed through.
Oh my goodness.
And I went down like a cartoon character.
Oh
I
my
bet you
goodness.
did. I bet you did. Oh no.
I went to brace myself so I didn't fall all the way down. I braced
Oh.
myself, and it buckled my arm, and I got a green
Oh.
fracture. Yeah.
Boy, it happens
How did it
fast,
feel
doesn't
being
it?
older and getting a broken bone? I bet it hurt terrible older.
Well, what was even funnier is my husband had done the same thing earlier in the day, and he landed against the wall, and I was getting on him because he has a heart condition. I was like, "Oh my God," and I'm like, "You're stupid for standing on that." And then I turned around and did the same thing. I broke my arm. He came out unscratched.
Oh, I bet he like to never let you live that down.
Oh
My
no!
daughter.
On top of that, it was his birthday.
Oh
Oh
my
no.
goodness. My daughter did the same thing. We was living in a trailer whenever she was younger, and it didn't have steps on the back porch. And she opened that back door and just fell out. And she went to land. She had her hands out, and it broke that bone right there too. I guess like yours did. I remember that when she was about 3 years old when that happened.
I think I was in fourth grade the first time, then the last time I don't know. That's probably
Never,
32.
never
No, it
have I
wasn't.
ever lived alone.
Yeah, I've lived alone.
I've never lived alone. I don't think never.
Sometimes I wish
No, I had never lived alone. I've always had somebody in the house.
I know I probably couldn't stand it being so quiet.
Mm-hmm.
I like people
This
in the house.
person
I just
I have
don't
lived
want them
alone.
underneath me.
Mm-hmm. Never have I ever been on TV. Oh,
Oh yeah.
well, we've been on YouTube.
Oh yeah. I guess.
That's
Well,
considered
YouTube is not
TV, I
TV, is
guess.
it?
I can watch y'all on my TV.
TV. I don't
I was
know.
on PBS a couple of times, but yeah.
Was you?
Yeah. When I was a
Wow.
kid. You know those
Wow.
like romper room type of things? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
that's cool.
I can see you doing that.
So Don said, "Yep, been on TV. I have lived alone
Oh
best
yeah.
3 years of my life, and only 3 good years of my life. Um, I've lived alone for the past 2 years, and I freaking love it. Oh, you love it? I was on the news during a hurricane. LOL. Oh wow. Oh, I'd hate to be on during a hurricane. Okay, never have I ever been on a blind date.
I
I
have.
don't think I've ever been on a blind date because I want to know who I'm going out with.
I
I
have.
don't take no chances of taking no blind dates.
Well,
Just when I've attended the Golden Globes. Jill.
I know. Yeah, but by the time you get my age, everybody starts getting on your nerves.
Mm-hmm.
Like.
Never have I gotten a tattoo.
Thank you.
Sharpwood said no blind dates. I've
I
been on a
got
blind date
I
and I
got that
married him.
too.
Oh, what's a crow went on a blind date? She married hers. That's a good story.
Really? A blind date?
Yeah.
That's cool,
Does
I guess.
random online meets count? Laughing my ass off. I guess that would be like a blind date, wasn't it? 71. I think that
What
would be.
was it now?
She said, "Does random online meets count?" Laughing my ass off. I
Uh-oh.
said, "I guess that'd be like a blind date because you don't know what
I
the
guess
crap
it
it
was.
is."
Ginger, how long have you been married?
Let's see. I've been with my husband. It'll be 30 years in July.
Yeah.
Damn, Gina.
I knew she'd been with him for a while.
We met when we were teenagers.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
never.
I met my husband in grade school.
This next one is never have I ever gotten a tattoo. Shot of Poison says she has 5 tattoos and I want more.
I
In that
have
case, I've done so.
2 and I want more.
You only got 2?
Yeah. But
I got
I want the one on my back fixed.
4.
Does it have to be on your body?
What?
I would think so.
I was going to say, because I didn't get a tattoo, but my husband got my name tattooed on him for Valentine's Day one year.
Oh,
Oh, this
I got
husband you're
5
with now?
tattoos.
Yeah. He's
Okay.
he's got my name, my signature, and my lips on his neck.
Oh, that's cute.
It wasn't my idea.
Oh, that's cute though. That's sweet. I got 5 tattoos, y'all, and I want more.
My
I want to have more.
my son put my name on him, and I slapped him on the arm. I was like, "What in the world would you want your mom's name on
A
your
lot
body
of
for?"
I've seen a lot of people do that though. Put their
And
mom's
he's like, "Mom,"
name. Mom.
I said, "That looks weird to me." Oh, you should have. He hid his tattoos from me forever. He would not let me know that he had them, and he had a lot of them. Let me tell you, I about fell over dead in the floor when I found out how many he had.
What the croc says, she didn't want to go on that date either, and there she is, 26 years later. 26
Really?
years. That's
That's
awesome.
sweet.
That's a good story right there.
Yeah,
I want a
I'm
lip
about.
print tattoo. I don't know. I really like them. She wants a lip print.
Yeah, that's what my husband has. Is like
What is it?
they literally took like had me put lipstick on, put it like traced my lip print and
Oh,
my signature.
Oh,
oh, your
that would
daughter has
be
11. She's got more than you, don't she? Shot of poison.
that would be cool. The footprint thing and handprint. That would be
Yeah,
cool.
they people do that too. Like with the baby's feet print, if they lose the baby and stuff, they take their feet print and take it and they'll tattoo their feet print or handprint on them.
Yep.
Yeah.
My daughter has her she has 2 boys and she has their little handprints and their little footprints on her back.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, I've seen
that's
people
so
do that.
cool. I think it's neat.
Mhm. Wow,
I'm
wow, wow.
gonna get I'm gonna get Kyron's put on me somewhere.
Oh, your grandsons.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you could get his little handprint or something put on you. That'd be
Yeah,
cute.
I already got them shrunk down. Uh, to the size that I want,
Yeah.
but they're actually his, and it's so wonderful to have.
Pocket Sand is here finally. Sorry, didn't know you were going live.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we've got memberships. Where you been? You've been missing out.
It ain't a party till Pocket Sand pops up.
I
Right.
know it. I have
Yeah,
missed
and
Pocket Sand tonight.
we want to do some like recipe sharing and stuff like that, and like cutting up kind of stuff, like, and we should share like stories of like our Thanksgiving dinners that or our holiday dinners, the screw ups and stuff. We've got to tell some more about that.
Or we need movies. What is anybody got any cool new movies that they're watching on Netflix or something? What's something good that everybody's watching on Netflix? I need some good movies to watch. Y'all come
There is
out with some
no.
good names.
There's not that very many movies coming out, is there?
I don't know. Is there any good seasons that I need to watch on Netflix? I know y'all watch. Some of y'all people got to watch some good movies on Netflix and stuff.
I never hear.
We have Molly said I always need new recipes. I got some good recipes too. I can we can do recipes one night if y'all want to.
You know,
I want to learn how to bake.
oh,
I'll
I
teach
can
y'all
bake.
some stuff from scratch if y'all teach me how to bake some things. I
Mm.
mean,
Oh,
not really bake. It's like cooking candy. Like fudge.
oh,
Oh.
confectionery.
Yeah, I don't know how to do it.
You know,
You know what I'd like to learn how to do? Seriously, is
What?
make homemade biscuits, like roll it out and everything. My mom
I
and
can do
I
that. I
never
can
learned
teach
how to
you
do that
that.
in my life.
I can teach you that. I
Like to
can.
do it with the flour and everything, roll it out
Yes,
and
from
take your little
scratch.
cup
Totally from
or whatever
scratch.
you use and twist the little biscuits out. Yeah, I want to do that.
Yes. Yes.
Yep, that's what I want to do.
Totally from scratch. I'll teach you how to do it, okay?
Yep. And you know how they used to make gravy too? My grandmother used to make gravy out of just
Yeah.
some grease and
Red
flour
eye
or something,
gravy. Yeah.
or
I can
tomato
make that from
gravy
scratch.
too. Oh, I like to have some of that.
Yes. Gravy and biscuits. Yeah.
Hmm.
oh, that's
That was
easy.
one of my mom's specialties,
How
believe
do you
me.
do? How you to make the gravy? Like I remember her just like adding flour or something to it.
Well, no, you make a roux. You have to make a roux first.
What the hell is a
And
roux?
a roux is like a
Milk.
right. It's like a oil base. It has to be oil based in flour, like or
I
a
thought she
flour
just had
mixture.
leftover grease in her pan and then she just throws
Well,
stuff in
that's
there.
they used to use what was it, Ginger, like bacon fat and
Yep.
stuff. And
Butter,
I do
flour,
that all the
equal
time. Do you
parts,
ever
and
do
add
that?
milk.
I got in
yeah,
the habit of doing that. Like,
I do it all the time.
I don't cook it in a frying pan anymore.
Oh, you don't? I do.
I bake it.
You do?
Yes. If you bake it on a cookie sheet, like bacon, what you do, even thick cut, it works great. Is you lay out the bacon, you put it in the oven at 425 for 10
Oh my
minutes.
God.
Then you flip it over and and then put it in for another 10 minutes, and they're not too crisp, but they're not too, nasty. And
Unless,
oh,
unless.
and then what you do is each time you go to flip it, I take like a container I keep the bacon grease in, and I put the
Uh-huh.
bacon grease in there for cooking something later.
Yeah. Well, let me
So
tell you
if
what
you have,
happened to
if you're, hold
TCD
on, y'all.
here.
If you're cooking bacon and you're done with your bacon and you have that bacon grease, what do you got to add to it to make gravy? I see people in chat saying they cook bacon and they use their bacon grease.
Right. You add flour to it.
Self rising flour or what? Doesn't matter.
Yeah, you can use self-rising flour.
And
Okay,
pepper.
Yeah, and
just
salt
add
and pepper.
flour, pepper, and what else? Does I got to add anything
Salt and
else?
pepper, but it's according to how you have to cook the roux just right.
I don't know what a roux is. First
Look,
of all,
she's trying to get a quick fix on an easy
yeah, I
way to
want a
make
quick
it.
fix. Brown
When we
butter
get
and
off of here,
flour
I'll show
and
you how to
bacon.
make it, and it'll be perfect.
Brown butter. How you brown
Huh?
butter? What is brown butter?
What's brown
Y'all
butter?
got me all confused now.
Okay, wait a minute. What's brown butter?
It says brown butter and flour and bacon grease.
Oh, they're saying brown the butter.
Oh, when
Otherwise,
it's light brown, when the color of it's light brown, yeah.
yeah, that caramelized.
Yeah, when it has cooked, your roux has cooked to a certain color. I go by smell more than I do color.
Bacon grease is amazing when making Brussels. Oh, girl, I had Brussels sprouts and a meatloaf last night for supper. It was so
Y'all are
good.
making me hungry.
Mm.
My husband brought me a taco in here.
Then it is
Now
light
y'all are making me
brown.
hungry.
Add
I'll be in
milk
there
until
cooking
it thickens to your liking.
biscuits and gravy. Watch.
So just take the bacon grease and put butter. Add
Okay,
butter
I'm
in
not
there
gonna.
too,
No, I'm not telling you how. Nobody tell her nothing else.
and then I'm gonna add some flour,
Watch her.
salt, and pepper,
Watch her.
and then
No, you're not.
make my roux, and then when I
She's
get
gonna
done,
try to do
throw
it.
in my
What?
milk.
She's gonna try to do it without me.
No, I don't. I'm not.
She will watch her.
Brown the butter with flour. What are you gonna do with your bacon grease? I thought you just put it in the bacon grease with it, or you just do that separately. Brown
No.
your butter with
Okay, you make a roux with it. Okay. All right.
roux.
You make a roux. That is, you have hot bacon grease in a skillet,
Yeah.
right? And you're going to sprinkle, your flour in there. Well, I what do you call it? Sift it in there. It's
Well,
I sift
I
the
ain't gonna do
flour.
all that. I don't sift my flour, so I just throw
Yeah,
it in
you will be doing it if you want it. I'm just telling you how it's done.
You don't want no
Okay,
lumpy gravy.
right. Tell her.
there. Mine be
Okay,
lumps.
and then you stir it, and the oil and the flour mixes together,
Yeah.
and it makes like this runny, gooey
Yeah.
kind of flour mixture. And then you cook that. You brown, get that to a certain color, and you can smell it too. And you add salt and pepper, and then that's your roux. And then you add milk to it, and it'll thicken.
And Pocket Sand said, make sure you video it when you do it. Okay, y'all really gonna laugh at me. I'm gonna say, here I am making my roux.
That's
Y'all want
like
me to make
making
her do it tonight, y'all?
like a nice potato soup too.
I don't have no sifter, y'all. I don't have that little thing like that. I might have to get a
God,
sifter.
How can you bake without a sifter?
I know.
Girl, my mama didn't teach me nothing. I had to
Really?
learn cooking on my own. She didn't teach us nothing.
Well, you need to run out in the morning and buy you a sifter, number one. Then come get back to us. Right,
A
Ginger?
roux is
That's
a
right.
mixture of equal parts flour and fat. I guess it's in whisk,
Do you have
concentrate,
measuring spoons
avoid
and all that
lumps.
too? Or you
Ma
just want to
said,
do the
yeah, we
pinch
need to see
version?
this. LOL. I'm gonna make my homemade biscuits the same day, y'all. Okay. I'm gonna cook my gravy for the first time, and then I'm gonna do my biscuits for the first time. It's gonna be some
That's
funny shit.
hilarious. That's hilarious. Can you all imagine?
The
Have you
house is
ever
gonna
needed have you ever kneaded flour before?
needed what?
Kneaded
Sifted
flour
flour?
before?
Yeah, I
Uh-huh.
just poured in there. I didn't know
What?
what that meant. I just pour flour in there.
Kneaded. You know what knead means?
No,
K-N?
Like
no,
massage it.
I don't
Yeah,
know what
you
that
like
means.
work the flour and the milk together,
Good night,
and
Andrea.
you make your dough that way. You thicken it with flour and you make your dough that way. And you have to knead it so much so that your biscuits will come out fluffy and they'll rise
Okay.
right.
Pocket Sand said I was making gingerbread men since I was a youngin'. Although one
I wish
time
I
I
could do
put a
that.
bit of candle peel where it shouldn't have been. It wasn't allowed back in the kitchen for a fortnight.
I used to make gingerbread men for Christmas for not just my kids, but my father-in-law loved gingerbread, but he passed away 10 years ago, so I haven't done it for a long time.
Yeah, it's amazing. God, time, it just seems like it was yesterday, doesn't it, Ginger? Like that you just, I don't know.
Yeah, I was
All of a
like,
sudden one day you wake up and you're old.
yeah, right.
Oh, Molly, that sounds so good right now. A Hawaiian
What?
rolls or cinnamon rolls. She says she's seen a recipe. I bet that would be good.
My husband was talking about bear claws, cinnamon bear claws that Panera Bread makes.
Mm.
My mom used to do this thing, and I could do it, but it's where she would get a deep fryer, right? Like a Fry Daddy or something, or
Mm.
even like a big pot of oil going real hot. And then
Yeah.
she would make donuts with whiskets. Like Bisquick,
Biscuit. Yeah.
Bisquick donuts. And then after you pull them out, right, she would roll them in like sugar, cinnamon, or powder, powdered
Yes.
sugar, homemade donuts. Yeah.
Oh, they were the best, weren't
Oh my gosh, homemade. And I told my girls that, my younger two, and they're like, my older kids, I've done it for them. And they're like, oh, remember when mom used to make donuts for us? So my younger two are in their teens and like, you've never made us donuts.
they? But they changed the dough too to where you can't even find the same stuff as what we had.
Yeah, the consistency's different.
Right. And it'll be the same brand, the same kind, I mean, exactly the same, but it's not the same. They can argue all they want. You can tell there's a big difference. The quality of food has went down so much. I just can't believe it.
Pocket Sand said, get a can of biscuits and cut the center and deep fry until golden brown and roll in some sugar and cinnamon. So good and quick. Mm,
That's it.
Yeah.
that sounds good.
Pocket Sand needs to open up her channel and start putting this stuff out.
I
I'm
know.
saying.
There's a lot of easy things. I mean, like quick fix things that we used to just die for.
Mm, man, I'm getting hungry.
I know. And my mom used to make fried pies. Oh my
Oh,
God.
them things are so good. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
she used to make those, and she would have to just like pack my dad tons and tons, sending him to work with him and stuff. And then he was a preacher too, so everybody come and got her fried pies. And I got so tired of looking at fried pies, I'm telling you.
Have you ever tried making like runzas?
What? No.
Have you ever had a runza?
Uh-uh.
Mm-mm.
What is that?
Oh, it's like they call it runzas over here, but it's called barak. Anyway, it's a Hungarian German recipe, right? I got it from my my stepdad's mom, my step grandma.
Yeah.
Um, anyway, she was like from Germany, and anyway, it's where you take like you make a bread dough, or you can buy it in the supermarket pre-made like bread dough, right? You roll it out basically, and you stuff it. Like you make little pockets, and stuff it, and it's like your own hot pockets in a way. But you boil cabbage and
Oh,
hamburger and like diced onion, and then you put it in these pockets with cheese too, and then you
Oh,
put it in there in the oven. I get it like the like rolls, like
yeah.
frozen rolls that you can dough rolls. I
Oh,
use those
yeah.
because they're the perfect size, and I stuff those, and then you put them in the oven for like I think it's 15 minutes at 350. Oh my gosh! And they're like little squares,
Oh,
so
wow.
you can freeze them after you've made them, and you can warm them up in the microwave at any time. And I will make batches and batches of these because if you get a bag of frozen rolls, it's like 64 frozen rolls, right? So I'll do this and I'll make these, and my grandkids go nuts for them, you know? And you don't have to stuff it with those products. You can stuff it with anything, but the cabbage is a filler, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And like, there's a lot of people that can't eat cabbage or whatever. You could just put meat and cheese in it and do that. It's,
Oh, wow.
it's to die for. And you have to season it. I mean, for it to be a broth, it has to be seasoned with garlic or garlic salt.
mm.
Oh, it is amazing. The only, I have 5 kids and only one won't eat them, but she doesn't eat anything.
5 kids. I can't even imagine 5 kids.
What are the ages of your 5 children?
The oldest is 29, So wait, it's been 30 years for us because she's going to be 30 this summer.
Y'all are
So,
still
yeah, so
same.
my husband and I've been together for longer than I. So she'll be 30 this summer. I have one that just turned 25. Our son will be 24 next month, and I have a 15 and a 14-year-old.
Wow.
And you're still
There's
sane.
Yes. Well, if you look at it, their ages they're kind of spread out there. I'm still saying,
Good Lord. That's a
but you know what?
that's a lot.
They can't pull anything over on me. So
Um, I know, but the one, well, mine were so close in age that, but my youngest one said, "Oh, I saw the trouble Sean got into, and I didn't want any of that part. I didn't want a part of any of that."
that's the way it should work out. I mean, that's how it
Yeah.
was. I was the youngest out of eight, and I'm like, I ain't getting in that. Nope, nope, nope.
And then
Shame
they
on
got,
you, Molly Lollipops.
and then they would,
I'll send
then
me
they
a
started
picture of
doing
something
things
she just
together,
microwaved, y'all.
and then they'd tell on each other.
Oh, don't you love that? Don't you love it when they have dirt on each other
I
too?
love it, love it, loved it. Oh, it was amazing.
You know, it's amazing when kids think they can pull it over on you, and
Uh
they're like,
huh.
okay. Well, and then they do the blackmailing of each other. Did they do that?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And the thing, and mine are still in competition. They still are pulling stuff, jealous of each other. Oh my God! And they just don't even. I just laugh at them because one of them will call me and they'll go, and then the other one will call and I go, well, have you heard from? It'll be my brother, and I'm like, well, yeah. Oh, you can't believe anything that he says, Mama. That's what's the other one, because if the other one's already got to me first, then they can't let me believe
Ooh, that
that. You
sounds
can't
good
believe
too.
anything
I
he
need to try
says.
that.
Yeah.
Love me
It's
some cabbage
hilarious.
fried in bacon grease with sliced onions. That does sound good. I love some cabbage.
I told them that they were in competition this year for buying me the best Christmas gift and Mother's Day present.
You are a genius.
Yep. Sure enough, I'm telling you. I said, oh, my days of buying for y'all are over. I'll buy for your children, and I'll spoil your children, and I'll teach your children things that they probably shouldn't know. But y'all's days of that is over. It's time for y'all to pay up.
I like fried potatoes with onions too, like with onions cut up in it.
Yeah,
Those are so
I
good.
made fried potatoes last night.
Molly Lollipops is gonna cook her one of these Cinnabon things in the microwave. It looks so dang delicious right now. She's gonna send me a picture of it.
Is
I just said
she?
I was hungry. Yeah, and
Honey, stop
it's got
that.
icing melted over it. It just looks so dang good. I'm
Hey,
about
don't
ready
y'all wish that we could teleport things to each other
to heck yeah, because I'd
and we
take
could
that
just.
damn Cinnabon right now.
Oh, oh.
Say, give me that damn Cinnabon, girl.
I wonder if they'll ever figure that out, how to do that.
Oh yes, like remember what was it? Oh, Willy Wonka. Remember that the telephone or the Mike TV getting in the
Oh,
TV.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
and then that chocolate bar coming out. I mean, come on, that'd be
yeah.
cool.
I mean, I don't know. We've got to see so much of new changes and, old ones go out and new ones come in. We've got to see a lot of the world that a lot of people, we've had a variety, I guess,
I remember when cell
that
phones
we've
first
got to
come out. I
see.
thought that was the man.
The what?
Cell phones. People ain't stopped with cell
Oh,
phones.
yeah, cell phones. Can you imagine us having cell phones when we were young?
Lord,
Oh, I would have been
we
in
used to have
so
to
much
walk miles down
trouble.
the road just to see if a friend was home.
I
Say,
would have been in so much trouble.
Me too.
Whoa. It was enough that we had those pagers. Hell yeah.
I remember like when they first came up with the family plans for the cell phones, right? And
Oh
it
my
was like
God.
you had so many minutes, and then after that, it was 99 cents a minute or whatever, or a text.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, we had our cell phones and were fine, and then we added our oldest because she turned 12. We're like, okay,
Oh no.
everybody
Oh
else is getting
no.
one, we'll get her one, right? Oh
Yeah.
my god, she jacked that bill up.
I bet. That's kind of
A
funny.
pager. I remember when the pagers come out. I never did get a pager though. I never had one of those.
I had a pager,
I never had one of those.
and I remember getting my kids on my family plan. My cell phone bill was $750 a month.
Oh, jeez.
Oh
Right?
yeah, yeah. When cell phones first come out, because you only had so many, minutes to share.
Remember those bag phones, those car phones you had back then?
I, those things were expensive though.
You
The
had a
ones
little
in the cars.
antenna. It cost maybe
Guys, I'll be right back. Okay.
like a mortgage payment. Free after 9 p.m. Oh, yeah, I remember that. It's free after a certain time. Yeah, you could talk all the time after a certain time.
Yeah, but that was the problem with my kid. She was in bed by 9 o'clock.
So,
And I'm like, why didn't you use the landline? Because you had a landline at the time, too. It wasn't convenient.
man, look at all them goodies over there. Sending me all this sweet stuff. Molly, I don't want to see no more sweet cakes. It looks so dang good. She's sending me pictures of stuff that she has eaten. It
That's
was
not fair. That's
some good.
not fair.
I know it. She over there eating some good old Cinnabons with the icing and everything on it. Looks so good.
What are
I'm
y'all
sitting
doing?
over here hungry now. I'm gonna have to go heat me some meatloaf up, I
I
guess.
had to take a bite of my taco.
Oh, that's what she did. See, she getting
Y'all
hungry
are
too.
making me
I
hungry.
said I'm going to get off here and go heat me some
Mm.
meatloaf or something up.
I'll teach you how to make gravy and biscuits.
We were more original with our thoughts and had to use our imaginations back then since we didn't have all these mobile phones and devices. I know it.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, I remember having to ride to friends' house just to see if they was home. You had to ride all the way around the blocks just to see try to find them. They didn't have phones back then.
Man,
Ooh, a
we was in the
meatloaf
boondocks.
sandwich. That sounds good too, Pocket Sand. That does sound
We were
good.
in the boondocks.
Way down yonder on a Chattahoochee.
Yeah.
It gets hotter than a
And the
hoochie
hoochie
coochie.
coochie. That's the end of the good stuff, she said. I'm making another one. Oh, Lord. Hey, Angela's Clips and Giggles. She said, I'm back. Was seeing if Kim lost her voice yet. Damn it. Any luck on that, Angela? Maybe she will. That woman's something else. Something else. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all. Bee Pie. Well, I told what's her name? Bee Pie sent me some necklaces. Um, she makes out of beads, and I told her she sent me one time with a card, and then she sent me another one with the little card this time. Y'all look, I gotta turn. Oh Lord, I'm looking a hot mess too. I just had a shower and stuff, so y'all don't pay too much attention. But she sent me this. Look at the card she sent. Ain't that cute? It's got a little puppy on it. Then here's the little. Let me see. Wait. Look at the necklace, little dollies. They're made out of little what do you call them? Dang, little beads and stuff. And that one, and then I got this one.
Oh, that was
Those are neat.
Yeah, they're little dollies made out of beads. Got the little hands and stuff.
oh.
And then I got a pink one, and the pink ones, and Paisley had the pink one, so she gave me one time. I told her I wanted to buy two of them, and she sent me two more. But ain't they so cute, y'all?
Wow.
The cutest thing ever.
Oh, I got my keychains in the mail today.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Mm. And she sent me a little card and a long letter on the card. It was so sweet. Y'all want to send me mail? That's yeah. I'll give y'all my address.
I know it is wonderful, isn't it?
It's like receiving
Um,
jail mail. It's you just love it when you get some mail or
I
something.
did. I met well on Alex Erickson. I was got close to some girls over there, and one of them she was talking to me about she does makes jewelry and stuff
Hmm.
and scarves and all kinds of stuff, and she made like waterfalls, and she said, I want to send you something. And I was like, well, I want to order something. So I ordered something from her. And this great big box arrived. You wouldn't believe the stuff she had in there for me. I almost
No.
cried. She had earrings, homemade earrings that she made, scarves that she made for me. Um, all kinds of things. You just wouldn't believe the necklaces and just different things that she had in there for me. I was so surprised. I was just so excited.
And these necklaces came all the way from UK.
Well, they did.
Yeah, that's a long way.
Yeah, I can't. I don't know.
She's the little thing on the thing said February the 3rd, 23, and I just got it. Was yesterday, I think, when I received it. That's how long
It
it
seems
took to
like
get
that
here.
you would have to be a what is it? A calm and collected person to make jewelry out of beads and stuff like that to
Yeah,
work
you
with
have to
that
have a lot of
beading.
patience. It's sort of like
It
that diamond painting, ain't
yeah.
it? Wouldn't it be something like it?
It seems like that. Well, yeah, in a way, but it just seems like that because you want to do it just so. You know what I mean? And just like I don't know. It It just seems like it would be you would have to be calm and collected to do that because I just don't know if I could do it.
I don't think I
I
could do
think
it. My hands shake too much.
see,
Yeah,
yeah, I shake
I
and
gotta
I
send
get
her a
mad.
letter
I
back.
get mad. I'll throw it out the window. You know.
Oh, I need to get a PO box if I'm gonna give my address. I would
Yeah,
like to. That would be fun though to send
yeah.
letters and cards to people, wouldn't it?
Back and forth.
Wouldn't that
Yeah,
not be fun?
yeah. I got my Brandon talks. Uh I got my postcard from Becca Chew the other day.
$50 for 6 months for a PO box. Oh my Jesus, that's high, ain't it?
Listen to her.
I didn't think you can.
I remember when they used to be just barely anything a month. You
I'm gonna have
know.
to go find out, y'all see, because I want some. I like getting cards and stuff. I think it's
Yeah,
so good and sweet. It's always sweet to get something like that in the mail, when you're not
yeah,
expecting it, and it makes you feel a whole lot better to get something like that. So we can have some pen pals or something on here.
yeah,
That'd be cool. Y'all wouldn't think it's a good idea?
yeah.
Just the
Hey, I think that'd
address.
be cool.
I just have to get a PO box if I do that. So you don't want to give out your home address much. They said is what somebody said a while ago. It says it'd be better to get a PO box. Yeah, don't give out your address. Just get a PO box. It's much safer but costly.
Yeah.
I just have to see how much a box is. She said that's actually cheap compared to some places. Lord, mine shouldn't be that high because I live in a little small town. It shouldn't be that high, I don't think. I'd go down there and get it and probably wouldn't receive the first card. I'd be upset. To spend
Oh,
$20, $30 for 6 months of mail and ain't got nothing. Mm.
that'd be awful. We'd make sure we sent you something.
There's many crazies on here. Pakistan said, yeah, it's costly, but better than some of these nuts showing up at your front door. There's many crazies on here. Well, girl, we've been on here over 2 hours. I guess
Okay.
I'm hungry. I got to get off here and find me something to eat now.
She's starving. I'll teach you how to do biscuits,
Mine's
baby.
in Tennessee, so yours shouldn't be much different. Oh, okay, shot of poison. Then, yeah. That's high, though. Shoot.
Those are really cute.
Maybe they can give me a little tiny box or something, a little bitty one.
A what?
A little tiny little mailbox, P.O. box.
A little tiny one.
So I need the little miniature ones for my pen pals.
Yeah, I'm telling her you just need a little bitty tiny spot, somewhere.
I might get one every now and then, so just make it tiny.
Tell them that you'll try them couponing for it.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I need to go coupon some washing powders coming up soon because I'm
need to
be
teach
out.
me how to do it.
Yeah. Mine is the smallest you could get.
Okay.
Well, oh, Pocket Sand. If you wanted, maybe the reason why you ain't sent me your address. I didn't know if you wanted that tumbler or not that you won the other day. The Surviving the Storms. If you do, you can email me your address and I'll mail it to you if you want it. If not, then we need to do a drawing and give it out to somebody else. Give them a shoebox with a number on it to put your mail in. Hello, yeah. Tell them, say, here, and put this back here behind the counter somewhere for me. This is all I need. Well, y'all about ready to get off here and go eat? Yeah. Go eat.
Yeah, I gotta do some laundry.
Oh, me too.
I gotta get some laundry out too and put some more in. I gotta get some out of the dryer and put some in the dryer. And then I gotta get me something for snack.
Well, I'm gonna say good night, ladies.
All right.
For me up.
Well, thanks for coming up, girl. You can do this more often. Come on up here sometimes. Don't be scared now.
It's always fun with you two.
Well,
I know all of them. People, they can just swing right on in and out. See, our people,
Yep.
Yep. But it's been peaceful. We ain't had no trolls or nothing, so that's been great. That's been wonderful, Broken. Well, y'all have a good night, and we'll see y'all tomorrow, hopefully, if the Lord's willing, and if Broken is willing. We'll see y'all tomorrow. You can do another drawing. Good night. Okay, we will. Well, y'all have a good night, and we'll see y'all later. Y'all be good.
Night.
Toodles.